Hey, cosmic superstars. Welcome to Honest Flow. My name is Teo, and yeah, just a little bit of a disclaimer. I actually don't look like this all the time. I had a bit of time earlier today, and I haven't actually played with makeup for a very long time. So I just felt like playing around with makeup and experimenting with the new techniques that are out there today, because I feel like I'm so behind, to be honest, with all the new sort of sprays and things and techniques and color correcting stuff. And yeah, it was a pretty funny journey. And like, to be honest, I feel like my eyeshadow is a little bit wonky and all over the place. But yeah, I just wanted to just put that disclaimer out right there. It's like, this is not what I look like most of the time. If you want to know what I look like most of the time, you can go back to my very first video. That's very me. But yeah, this is my, I would say, my 5% or 10% look. This is the look that I would sort of embrace when I'm going out to the club. Oh, I feel like something's sticking onto me. Anyway, so welcome to Honest Flow. This is just a very short, quick video to sort of, yeah, just talk about transformation and personal change, personal transformation. And, the reason I decided to pop on and do this because I feel that I'm actually going through a bit of personal transformation right now, and if you can't tell, um yeah, and so I am trying to shift from my old self to new self, and I thought, hey, what better time to talk about this and sort of share my own experience and then show you by doing it, by being it, by embodying it, because that's the only way that I feel like I can teach others, is to live by example, live by the words that I speak, right? So, yeah, so let's talk about personal transformation. And this hopefully won't be too long, but yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit by the way, I also want to say that I can talk really fast at times, and I am very aware of that. I'm a Gemini, I'm a bit scattered, and I have a lot of mercurial merc I can't even say the word. Just a lot of mercury elements in my charts. And yeah, I just run off nervous energy, and it's just how I am. And I can sometimes pronounce words incorrectly. I am again aware of that, and I hope people don't slam me too much for it. It's just how I am. I struggle to pronounce words. So please don't get upset. I was like, oh, you pronounce something wrong or blah, blah, blah. It's just me. It's just how I usually speak. But I think most of the time people understand where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm digressing. So, yeah, let's talk about personal transformation. So, this is a message to all of you out there who are on what we would call the spiritual path. Now, let's just go back to basics and talk about what the spiritual path really means. I feel like a lot of people kind of get confused and think it's like, about becoming like a Zen monk living on a mountain. No, it's not that. And it's ridiculous to think that every single soul came incarnated on this earth to become monks, to that live on mountains. Like, really, guys? No, that's not the case. We came here to sort of express and experience our own unique individual paths, and, really tap into our own potential. And, our path is all going to be different, and we're all going to be doing different things. And there are ways, there are tools out there to help you sort of more align to what it is that you are here to do, right? There's things like astrology charts, numerology charts. I know a lot of this stuff gets labeled woo woo, but guess what, guys? The truth is, the royals, the ancients, they were using these tools back in the day, thousands of years ago, to help themselves align and really access the highest potential, to really embody the best version of themselves, the most powerful, empowered version of themselves. So, yeah, spirituality, really, the spiritual path is really getting back to basics, really coming back into your heart and connecting to your own spirit, your essence, who you are on the inside and what you came here to do. It's not all about, connecting with spirit, like, spirit guides, angels, source, all that. That is a part of the journey, reconnecting to spirit and a higher power. But at its core, the spiritual path is connecting back into yourself, connecting back into who you are and your joys and the things that brighten up your soul, right? So, yeah, that's what the spiritual path is about. So, this message is for those of you who are seeking that soul satisfaction, seeking something more meaningful in your lives. And we all get to that place in time where we start to question what we're doing, our work, our jobs, our careers, etc., etc., etc. And normally it happens around the age of I would say 35 plus. Around the age of 35 to, I would say, 42, 43, 44, 45, there's this sort of seeking phase, a phase where we all start to withdraw and be like, what's going on? What am I here to do? And yeah, it's sort of like the seeking phase, a very huge transitional phase where you kind of shift from who you were to who you want to become, in a sense, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? Anyway, so so personal transformation. Okay, so I just want to sort of basically say, for those of you out there on the path looking to shift into a more empowered version of yourself, the best version of yourself, you're going to need to make sacrifices. You're going to need to make sacrifices, okay? And what I mean by that is, for you to embody and really embrace this new version of yourself, you're gonna have to let go of the old self. And to let go of the old self and move away from that, you're going to have to let go, move away from, avoid certain behaviors that no longer serve you, certain people, places. It is going to be a difficult journey to become the best version of yourself. And this video is just sort of like a little reminder that you're going to need to set boundaries for yourself. You're going to need to say no more for yourself. And it's going to be difficult at the start. When you're shifting from old self to new self, there's going to be this uncomfortable period, because it's going to cause a lot of friction around you. You're going to need to say no to people, places, things that no longer serve this new vision of yourself. And I think the first thing to transformation is really to identify who it is you want to become. Who is it that you want to be? Really know that, and then think, if I was that person right now, what would that involve? How would I behave? How would I act? How would I think? Who would be the people that I would be surrounding myself with? What are the sort of, environments that I would be in? And then start moving towards that by acting like you already are it, faking it until you make it. And the thing is, once you start really walking on this path, you're going to, without a doubt, upset and trigger certain people around you, and you're going to hurt people around you. But it's not really hurting, it's just really hurting their ego, I guess, because you're moving towards this new version of yourself, right? And it's going to involve you saying no to certain people. And by saying no to those people, guess what? You are saying yes to yourself. You are saying yes to your path, your purpose, your dreams. So this video is a reminder that yes, it's going to be feeling uncomfortable. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, there will be days where you feel like the people around you are calling you selfish, self-absorbed, self-centered, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to take time for yourself and move towards your dreams and your mission and your purpose, because you came here to be you. You came here to be you. You didn't come here to serve others. And when I say serve others, I'm talking about be a servant to others. The people who would get triggered the most by your changes and your transformation are the people that benefited off that old version of you, of that humble version of you, of that small version of you, right? And so I'm here to remind you that no matter what happens, just go for it, do you, and just don't worry about the white noise in the background. It's always, there will come a point where it won't matter anymore, because you'll be so embodied. You will be this new version of you, and you're just like, look at me, I'm here. it doesn't matter anymore. You're too far behind. You can't catch me now. You can't catch me. And yeah, so yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that. And, you know, talking about fake it till you make it, look at me right now. I'm making this YouTube video right now. I am faking it until I make it. I have no followers right now, nothing, nada, but I'm going to make these random videos, share random things, and just talk about random stuff like I am somebody. And one day, perhaps, maybe I will be somebody. But then again, I've seen my charts, so I know where I'm headed. So yeah, my name is Teo and welcome to Honest Flow. And this is just a random video just to really push you guys, encourage you guys to really get out there and be your best version of yourselves. And yes, that's all I have to say. I have a really runny nose, so I need to blow my nose. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you.